what's in Ephesians in relation to every fucking Christian ghost, no Jew nor Gentile and all that, man. That love and all, you know. Come on, man. They're checking us out. Like you're doing us a favor.
Right.
You know, not doing us a favor.
Check it out.
Check it out. Like y'all gonna recruit us. Like, you know.
Fantasy team, yo. I got Yachts on, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga got our 40 and shit, you know? This nigga got our 40 and shuffle time. He's stupid ass.
I'm gonna get him, he gives the precepts and put him into it. Right there, he's sitting right there in the corner up there watching it.
That's a good one. Hey, go to the beach. That's a good one. He said that he high. He like, up here. Hey, he's still high. Up here. And he's still high. Nigga, dickhead, man. Nigga, dickhead. We know your spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you actually, you know what I'm saying? We're joking, but this is what you'll do in reality. Yeah, that's good, but it make you feel like you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? You hiding, man. You know?
Hey, we don't mind being in the light, man.
Yeah, we out here. You know?
Like you always said, we got signs, we got cameras there.
Man, we got garments. You didn't ask us, you know, like, it's clear that we're doing something of the Lord. You know? That's why he asked us our denomination. You know what I'm saying? Because it's clear that we're doing things of the Lord. Some people are just that stupid to not even know that we're doing things of the Lord. You know? But he got some decent amount of sense to know. You know? Which, say 60% of Jake do. You know? They just try to demonize it. That 60% is 2/3. You know? That's crazy. Because 60%, 6.6% is 2/3 of 100. When you round it, you know what I'm saying? And 33.3 is pretty much the rest, which is the 1/3. You know? That show you like how the Lord deals with numbers, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
It says, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
The dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. That's talking about man, what's that Haitian brother, a Levite brother, man. They should go crazy out there in New York, man. You know, that brother's gonna be changed, man. You know, everybody, Beloya, man. Everybody that died in the Lord, man. You know, the brother out there in Chicago, man. You know, these brothers they're gonna be changed first, man. They're actually gonna go get in there first before we do, man. You know?
I got you, bro. It says, this is 1 Thessalonians 4:15. For this we say to you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first.
The dead in Yahushua shall rise first. They paid their dues, man. Alright? But Satan, man. Go to the spirit off, man. Satan, you got the chicks out, you know what I'm saying? You got a sweat on. That doesn't make no sense. Just wear my arms cold. Kneecaps. But your kneecaps,
I'm about to get cold and fast in my legs.
Kneecaps from the south.
You know, walking so you know my legs get warm. Getting ready to eat.
Thought pocket. That's the ones that's easy to get but hard to handle.
Yeah.
Shit, you gotta be hard to handle with a sweater with shorts.
Babe, I'm glad I got you.
That's a fact.
You going out like that?
It's cold. We got, you know, like that's not even logical. You know, to do that. If it's that cold, you're supposed to do that to your whole body. What does scripture say? What that is evil unto himself, to whom shall be so good? To whom they do good. You wear the sweater with shorts on in the cold, you're evil to yourself, man.
Picnic blanket around his neck, you know?
Get your nigga.
And then,
Mom time, G.
it says, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord.
Yep, it don't mean we're gonna be up in the air. We're coming down. You know what I'm saying? So we shall forever be with the Lord. I don't mean we stuck up there. Now we coming down because the scriptures say so. They're like put two and two together. We shall be caught up in the air, and then we see New Jerusalem coming out, coming down. You know what I'm saying? Let's get there real quick.
It's Revelation chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
And that's talking about a kingdom. That's talking about on this planet, man. Because this is a heaven. Underwater is a heaven. Outer space is a heaven. Alright?
And there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem.
And the sea is people, okay? So there's no more government, there's no more rulership. Alright? Because Esau is going to ultimately go down.
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard the great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them.
There you go. So we're not going to be stuck up there. Because people want you to be stuck up there. They don't want you to know that you're going to come down here and reap the benefits. Niggas just want to be niggas and die and live perfect. You know what I'm saying? Nah, like you're gonna lose a little bit. You're gonna die. You're gonna die a horrible death, and then you have to watch us have all the fun. You know, coming back, ruling and all that. Like, damn, we get bodies like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got the bad ones, man. Yeah, damn it. Looking at the angel version of the woman you was tripping over. God damn it. You know. Hey, you prioritize, man, right now. You know? So once we get into the kingdom, we're gonna come down as like we're coming down from a ladder, man. You know, but that's gonna be them chariots. You know? Esau out there, Moab, thinking they, you know what I'm saying? Esau getting his ass kicked. He already got his you know, I don't know if you ever played like there's this game called World of Civilization, where you build your camps up, but then you do your thing, you move and you kind of, but you got this like one spot that got kick-ass soldiers and you done built it up. The Lord gonna smite that one and leave you with the level 1 horses and shit. And niggas got level 100 horses, but you had level 1,000. But he wiped that one out, and that's America. America got them level 1,000 horses and shit, but the Lord gonna wipe them out, all right? It's almost like they're not really arrogant for thinking they could kick everybody's ass, because they can kick everybody's ass. But the arrogance is that you fucking with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't kick everybody's ass at once. Nobody gave you that memo. You know, that's why people talking about, you know, UFC fighter, that's a UFC fighter. But if you sneak them, you gonna go out like any other nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, I forget the guy, I think BJ Penn, nigga laid his ass out, man. He was fighting one dude, and the dude came from nowhere, hit that boy, boom! This is a UFC champ. Laid his ass out in that bit daydreaming. Because you got a chin like everybody else, man. You know? They got nukes like you got nukes. You know? You might have more nukes, might have more weaponry, your sorcery may be working. But if you shoot yours and they shoot theirs, you may fuck more of their shit up. But if everybody shoot theirs, you're done. And that's what's going to happen. And then the Lord's going to get involved. They got their missile defense system. The Lord going to mess yours up and allow you to get hit by every single nuke. Because he said in the scriptures that none of them shall miss their mark.
So he was surfing on a whole warhead. Going towards Babylon.
Yeah. You know, yeah, man, coming down like that. You see that boy? That been already coming fast. That boy up here.
Like when you ghost ride. That motherfucker look at this roll.
You got 2 of them. Yeah, man. The Lord, Babylon's gonna be destroyed with a horrible destruction, and that's a beautiful thing because Esau's doing everything in his power to demonize to fight against it, and bring incredulities to make us look like we're the enemies. You know what I'm saying? And try to make us feel low, man. You know, to all the brothers, man, don't feel low when Esau do that shit, man. You know, he's trying. That's his goal. He's trying to break you. You know, from when he take down videos, to when he say, "Oh, look at what the Israelites did. The enemies of the world." We're like, man, we ain't no fucking enemies, bro. Like, what the fuck we talking about? Like, we are the enemies, but we ain't the motherfucker. How they painting us like we going around just hitting motherfuckers with machetes on the back of their shoulder and shit and run away. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. That's how they paint us. If one Israelite do anything, everybody did it. But if majority Edomites or one cop does something, that's just one cop. That's why the Lord gonna smoke your ass, man. Because you don't know how to judge, man. Because you putting yourself, you're not a judge in sincerity and the truth. You judge based off of personal preference. Person right, they right, man. You know? Somebody said they weren't even in the truth, man. And then they came from another, they say they weren't in the truth, there was another camp. So I apologize for that. But they say, what I was saying? We're talking about
Judges.
yeah, judging. You know, just executing judgment. Still ain't catching. What's on the tip of my tongue? We'll pass it, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just gotta judge a right, man. You just gotta be able to judge a right. You know, that's the whole thing, man. You can't involve yourself in judging, man. It's not a click thing. To where just because you're not a part of what we're doing, that you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Who are we to say that? We don't have them keys, baby. You know what I'm saying? We may have them, but we don't have them like that. When we get them new bodies, you know, that's why we ain't gonna have to learn war anymore. Because we're gonna be like, hey, through. You know, like you going to the spirit world tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so go kiss your family, bro. That's all you're gonna tell them. Go to your city. Yeah. Kiss your family, man. Just walk on. Yeah. You know? Gotta eat that pineapple, that apple pie and all that shit that your wife cooked, man. You cook the finest things, man. What's going on?
It's my last meal.
This is gonna be my last one. What the fuck did you do?
Tonight.
You going home tonight.
Sundown, it's over.
Give him a piece of paper and say tonight.
Yeah. Slide that bitch up in his door. You know what I'm saying? Tonight. Yeah.
Ring the doorbell and leave. Ring the doorbell.
Yeah. We gonna have old boy do it. Old boy that.
Oh, the skateboard?
No, man. That old boy, the minister.
Oh, tonight. Tonight. Oh.
I thought you were talking about the executioner from downtown.
Nah, man, he gonna be an armor bearer. He gonna be a delinquent armor bearer for me, right? He's just gonna
leave it
arrive
like this
when I need him. He ain't gonna never be available, but he gonna, you know what I'm saying? Be my sword. Keep going and shit, man. It's not even useful. Give me some nunchucks. Useful. That's our dog, man, you know? Can't wait to meet that man in the second life, man. You know? He going first. Go ahead, G. For real? That boy gonna drop the tip. For real? Y'all gonna let me do this, man? Y'all serious? Y'all gonna let me go first like this? Y'all some dope brothers, man. That boy gonna take out some Edomites, boy.
Use my skateboard.
Yeah, we got a better one for you. Use your skateboard. Hell no, we got a better one for you. You gotta get that boy a Silver Surfer hoverboard.
Man.
You know? That bitch good on all terrain. Good on ice. Stop on a dime and everything. Shit. Let's finish scripture. We can close out after that, man.
Says, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? Oh, grave, where's thy victory?
Death is swallowed up in victory. That's going to be us getting that salvation, man. Really, Yahweh Shai pretty much killed that, but it hasn't manifested yet. So once Yahweh Shai comes back, it's going to be solidified. Once we're changed and everything, that sting of death is going to be gone, man. All right? In that transition, 2/3 of our people have the taste of the second death. And they think that, oh, I'll just die and go into the kingdom, bro. It's a shameful thing. Shame makes people commit suicide, man. Not saying that you'll be in the kingdom and you'll come back in the kingdom of heaven and commit. I mean, you're gonna be in heaven and come into the kingdom of heaven and commit suicide because of shame. That's not gonna happen. But the point is that shame is heavy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look the men in the eyes that you hated, man. And you realize they're doing everything for your good. You know?
Yeah, just to piggyback off your point, minor point, Japanese culture, when they failed or when they didn't execute the mission, they take the katana, you know what I'm saying, commit suicide.
Yep, it's a ritual. They'll sit down, it's a shame, man. You know? And the thing is, Jake don't got no honor right now. You're gonna come back with honor. You're gonna come back with how you supposed to be thinking. So that honor is gonna come with that shame, like, damn, man, fuck, I could have been fighting and I was up here snorting coke and shit. What the fuck? Like, cause when you look at it in retrospect now, I look at things that I did wrong in retrospect, and I'm like, man, it was, hindsight is 2020, like, I could have left that alone, man. You know? Man, if I only would have did this, that's really not that important. I remember I went to jail for the first time when I was in the world, man, for weed and shit. Now street tripping. In New Orleans, you can't have weed. Period. Nigga, that's going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking around there, Mardi Gras, motherfucker. And I see a dude standing with a coat, long ass trench coat up. I said, I said, oh shit. I plucked the fucking shit in the morning. I hacked my ass up. I'm in jail and I'm sitting that bitch like, and my partner telling me while I'm walking, said, bro, we could just go hit an alley like we normally do. I'm feeling good, you know, fuck that shit, man. Everybody out here. Now I'm in jail like, man, I just fucking listen, bro. Like, I wouldn't be here right now, man. Then after that, I gotta sign papers. I gotta get these niggas fucking $60 a week. I don't got no fucking job. You know what I'm saying? But and now I'm afflicted with it because of one decision. You know, and it brought shame. You know? So you can't sit there and say that it don't do it, man. Hindsight gonna be 2020. You start looking at what you were doing to Jake. I'm like, man, especially when you could have done right. You know, that's the point I was trying to make, is that you could have done right. All I had to do was preach the gospel, because what the Lord said. Let's get that scripture. We're gonna close it out after that. It says, suffer for a moment. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is a short period of time that we're going through. It feels like forever though, man. You know, it's like a plank. 1 minute don't seem that long until you plank. It's gonna be the longest minute ever, boy. Especially if you ain't do it before. That's that one. There's another one too that said, not enjoying pleasure for the season. It says, there's our sufferings for a moment.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, I started 16. It says, for which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish.
Yeah, for what cause we faint not. Let's go. You got probably go.
Start from 13. This is 2 Corinthians 4:13. It says, we having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believed and therefore have I spoken. We also believe and therefore speak.
Yeah, faith. Okay, go ahead.
Knowing that he which raised up the Lord Yahweh Shai shall raise up us also by Yahweh Shai and shall present us with you. For all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace might, through the thanksgiving of many, redound of the glory of the Most High. for which cause we faint not. But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Yep, the inward man, the outward man is our, just the body, the person that we work. You know what I'm saying? The inward man is renewed day by day. You're like growing day by day. You're becoming new. You know what I'm saying? You're learning. You're working on this. You're working on that, man. It should be. All right. That's not, when you read that, I don't mean that's a fact for you. That means it should be a fact for you. That you should be renewing yourself day by day, man. But that requires faith. It requires doing the work constantly in sincerity and the truth. Because if you're doing it in sincerity and the truth, when you do it wrong or you don't do it exactly right, you'll be convicted, man. But if you're doing it for a show, if you're doing it to show off for the camera or the apostles or the brothers, you're not going to feel any conviction of how good you did. I forget, I don't know if it's one of y'all brothers, another brother, I'm pretty sure another brother mentioned it also, the fact that you go back and listen to your lessons, man. You go back and listen to your lessons. Why do you go back and listen to your lessons? To listen how organized you are, how clear you speak. Like, I learned that just because I'm thinking something and I'm saying it and I stop and I start to go somewhere else, doesn't mean everybody know what the fuck I was about to finish. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'll be like, yeah, Esau's about to go. And then I start talking about Psalms. And I'm like, yeah, and Esau, he about to, and let's get Psalms. And I'm like, you gotta finish that, man. Because there's people that don't know. You gotta go into the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? And you start learning. But that's from like, being renewed day by day, you wanna get better. You shouldn't just do a lesson like, walk off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, that lesson was good. I think I recently did a lesson, I had to talk to a brother, like, is this appropriate? But like, yeah, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, this is a vital thing. We're not just parlaying. You know what I'm saying? You're not just doing this because it won't count if you're just doing it. You got to do it with sincerity, like every lesson. You got to come from a good place, man. I don't care if it's 2 minutes or 2 hours, man. Come from a sincere place. If you're dealing in the spirit, the Lord say the flesh can't fulfill the spirit, man. The lust of the flesh can't fulfill the spirit. You can't please the Most High with the flesh.
It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
Yep, our light affliction is but for a moment. Go ahead.
For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Yeah, an eternal weight of glory. So this light affliction compared to the exceeding and an eternal weight of glory. Because everybody wants that glory. Everybody want to be like, they want that fame. A lot of people want fame more than they want money. Everybody walking around, hey! It feels good, man. I remember the last Passat we did, we went to Chicago, man. Came in, I was like, I ain't know what to do. I just like, shit, like, yeah, brothers love me, you know what I'm saying? Love the brothers. I felt good. You walk in there, nobody say nothing, on the shalom. They're gonna even pass you a couple, you had enough, you gotta get your own. You gotta get your own. Hey, it's crucial, you gotta go get your own bitter herbs. That's bad. Nigga don't fuck with shit at that point. They'll give you the bitter herbs. Damn. Everybody get that. You know what I'm saying? They'll give you gotta get your own core tortilla, you know what I'm saying? You're mad by the time you leave. So fame does feel good, and that's that honor, man. But people try to achieve it in the wrong way, and they try to achieve it here. Yep, the corruptible crown, man. The empty, that vain. You did it, and now it's it. That's it. You finished. You done. All right. Now what? You got a big booty bitch. Now what? You got a pregnant and you're on child support. Now what? Yeah. Have booty with somebody else. know?
It said, while we look not at
That's why Soldier Slim said that. That booty soft like a rubber band. I ain't mean it like that. That was the other man. I said, oh man, that's some nigga shit. He said, I ain't make it like that. That was that other man. Damn, that nigga inherited your booty.
Yeah,
You know? And the scriptures say that, man. You know, so you gotta watch what you build, because you say you'll build something, you'll leave it to somebody else, man. You know, righteousness is immortal. That's that glory that nobody can take away, man. Even GMS, you know, God forbid, I highly doubt it, but if GMS goes on and it goes past the apostles, that's gonna be left to somebody else. And what if it be left to a nigga, man? Just like One West. When West started, right? But then it transformed into they had improper people in there, and it changed things, man. And then One West turned to GMS. But what is continuing? The truth. You know what I'm saying? So don't bank on One West. That's why niggas don't even get offended. Yeah, no, that's them from One West. It's like, yeah, those are forefathers, but the truth is still here, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Whatever happened over there, the truth was, wherever the truth was, that's what it was. No matter where it settles at, man. You know, the truth could still go from New York to Barbados. The hub could go over there. It don't matter. It's what the truth is. Truth stands above all, man. You know? That's it to that.
It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
There you go. That's it. Can you get that word temporal? Things which are seen are temporal, and the people do a lot for things which are seen. For women, for cars, for just calling things, man. You know?
Going to this, the word temporal is Strong's G4340, and it says for a season, enduring for a while, temporary.
Temporary. Things which are seen is not gonna last.
For the occasion only.
Damn, for the occasion. Yeah, you bust that nut. What the Wayne say? When I come to my senses. You know, it's old. Once you get it, you're like, man, all that wasn't even worth it, G. Nigga be out there cutting grass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Chopping down branches and shit with the pussy. I'm like, cut my grass, nigga. Fuck your grass, bitch. Got the mind to do that shit. That's how you really feel. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like, I got what I wanted, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Man, like, I got shit to do. I ain't waiting on what you do. I'm mad. I did all this for this. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, the things that you see are temporal, man. You know, once you get it, you relax. That's why it's very important to chase the truth, because the truth is never ending. You get to this point, then you gotta get to this point, then you gotta get to this point. You know what I'm saying? But it's a forward progress. But with money, it's a rat race. You know what I'm saying? You can never get enough money, but you're always gonna be like, you got taxes, so you gonna buy this house, you go this way, then you gonna do this. It's like you gotta keep the money coming. With the truth, it's cleaner. It's clean air. You're just going in that direction clean. With money, you may be getting more money, then you gotta pay taxes. Now you gotta put the money over here. Now you gotta get money to put the money over here. But then you got this woman, you gotta get the money, keep this woman in it. Now you're chasing money, so it's a whole different way of chasing it and progressing. It's stressful. You know? That's like when you do with a woman, you gotta take her out on dates and shit, and then you get the pussy. What you think you gonna have to do? You gotta keep taking her out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how you used to take me out every time we used to.
Yeah.
Now we just sit around the house.
I got the box.
Got the draw.
Got the draws. GTD. Got the draw. Alright, so with that being said, we're gonna give all praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
I want to say double honor to our apostles who are elders who do well. Also say blessed salutations to those that do. Shalom.